UK versus France, we're seeing UK versus UK. One of these players will make it to top 32, the other will bow out early. This could go either way. GP is another fundamentally sound player. His reaction times are much slower, being a bit older than the rest. But he doesn't need it. The way he plays like a traditional fighting game player.
No!
However, that's not the way you want to start off your set. I hope GP does not get tilted. That can ruin a lot of players' mentalities. The mental game could be lost already.
That's one of the worst situations to have a 0 to death, because he didn't lose any interaction. He just misplayed and got punished for that. That's a shame. And for now, he has a lot of work to do to get back into this game. 7% on his second stock. For now, he still could be safe. But the persons are having... it's quite hard to get them ramped up on DarkStalker.
It is. I think that we're going to have to keep an eye on how GP uses Nair. There's a lot of time mix-ups you can do. Because we're approaching the range where you can just kill really early with Nair up air, Nair back air. And you see, that's... The Nair machine is in full force here.
Yeah.
He's looking for it. We can see it. He's got down tilt up air instead, though.
He did manage to find an interaction here. Okay, got punished. Nothing else afterwards. Okay, the backer is going to reclaim again the ledge for him. Is he going to do anything afterwards? Nope. The go is on the table, and I'm quite scared for GP here. For again,
very bold, very powerful.
Exactly, that was the word, bold. He was very bold in doing so. He needed that. For now, he's still in the game, 66-64% with the power of Ike. This is something he can again get back quite quickly.
Exactly, and you have to remember he died at practically 0 last stock, and yet it's not out of the question for him to bring it back. He is just one single advantage take from even up, but you're going to hit by down tilt, bird knuckle. It wasn't true, but Ike's frame 4 air dodge means a lot of things will just work in that scenario.
Yes. I want to see a counter from the side of GP. I want him to punish DarkStalker mashing the buttons whenever it's not true. And I think at those percent, 150%, this is full rage. He can do wonders with it. So maybe once he does manage to chip a bit more damage on the side of DarkStalker, find a surprise counter and punish him for him pushing buttons.
The only way I have a bit of doubt, just because I don't think GP will be able to counter on reaction. Down, jab, power, up B is going to take the... you default to the other jab combo,
You
right?
wanted to say powered up B, right?
Yeah, yeah, of course. Powered rising tackle. That's what I meant. I think instead of trying to counter preemptively, we're going to see GP just play outside of that special range. How you play around burn knuckle and crack shoot is so important in the Terry matchup. You have to always space outside of it, but DarkStalker does a really strong job of slowing you down, allowing himself into that range. You're gonna not trusting himself to punish that whiffed power dunk directly, but instead punishing the spot dodge, getting an air up head. Not gonna kill though.
Parried, okay, to nothing, but I guess you parried it. But yeah, I think the game from the side of GP is a bit sluggish, is it me, or is he kind of feeling heavier than what I expected from side of Ike?
It's hard to keep up with someone as input heavy as DarkStalker. There are a lot of buttons. You're gonna have to avoid this very awful situation. It's one of the worst situations you can find yourself when playing against DarkStalker. When he's coming, when you're regular getting up with a neutral get up, and DarkStalker is coming at you with power dunk. It feels like you have no options. It feels like the stock is already gone. You
actually not have any option. You don't have any option actually, because when you space the down B well, it kind of auto cancel on the ground, so you can already start and go for what we've seen here with a jab, and then afterward a power wolf. So powering dunk into jab into power wolf is true when well spaced.
Yeah.
And we've seen his pressure on ledge being perfect again. I can't deny that he has some skills.
Yeah.
But yeah, GP was getting pressured.
To break it down, that power dunk in that scenario is just plus on shield.
Yes.
That jab, when special cancelled, is plus, and then that side B just poked your shield. There was nothing he could do. Once he neutral got up, there was nothing he could have done. He has to avoid that situation entirely. But okay, this time
that's something you can actually do, I think.
A bit of armor, yeah. But even so, there's the armor on the Aether is frame 5. You have to.
You do not have.
You don't have the time.
You have no space for any mistake. You have to go for a parry or something.
Exactly.
Okay, trying to space it down with neutral Bs. Why not? I guess it can go well for now. 50% ahead for DarkStalker. Again, getting his hand in the rhythm of the game.
Yes, but GP he is definitely trying to play that Nair game.
Yes.
How is he trying to go for the Nair?
Oh.
Getting the forward air, tech chase.
Finally, the patience is going to play well for GP, as you were saying.
Yeah, he has all of the stage to work with. This time, DarkStalker, instead of trying to punish the Nair, trying to stuff it out with a crack shoot, and it worked out really well. It puts a bit of doubt in GP's mind, because he can't just go for a full hop autopilot every time. Nair, no confirm, a rare miss from GP.
Okay, the jump critical, he's not going to die there. Whoa, that was a nice shot.
Terry nearly died there.
Yeah, nearly died, exactly. And actually GP nearly died too, so that was interesting. It's going to be an explosive end of first stock here.
It is incredibly volatile. It could go in.
Whoa!
Again, Neutral getting up into the power dunk. This time it just sent. It made GP explode. He's got the Nair up air to even up that stock.
Yeah.
You feel that you just can't Neutral get up in that scenario when you have to just watch DarkStalker, right? If he's on the PS2 side platform, he's just going to come at you.
Exactly. Here, however, he's kind of moving around. Again, we've seen up to the first for the first game, GP is kind of having issues facing DarkStalker because he's jumping around him, finding ways to avoid this big sword, and then again punishing whenever he can, whenever he whiffs with a good attack. Here, however, this F smash is going to get punished accordingly. Perfectly well done here by GP, keeping his patience and finding the only opportunity he had to ramp up the damage with 50% now.
Yeah, and then once he got his hits in, he just retreated. He's not going to force it when it's not there. Uh-oh.
Okay, again, the same problem. We were talking about
so much armor. There we go. You called it, my friend. You got it. Oh, and trying to go for that double Nair up air. Just whiffing though. Got a whiff punish Nair back air, but you've not killed, and instead you've given Terry Bogard go. What is he going to do with it? Are we going to see those illegal buttons coming out?
Yeah, now GP needs to be even more patient.
There we go.
This is a kind of whiffs he couldn't permit to have. Now, the one thing I see is not... Never mind. Never seen anything. Actually, 0-0, one last talk for both. If GP wins, we are going to game 3. That's awesome. Here, punishing the approach. We've ended up doing a tremendous 20% damage. That's awesome for me.
Being able to secure those stocks against Terry's like early with those Nair up air conversions is so important. You can't allow Terry to just like get max rage, start using those special moves.
Yeah, the stock was taken quite early, and as you said, he couldn't afford to do anything with that.
He was able to go for that low read and just like crack shoot back on stage, able to cover.
Okay, great.
Has to be careful here. That shield is looking mighty low. Trying to dash attack, catch the jump, not going to work, but it's not going to get punished directly for it.
We're not going to complain about the reverse down B here from the side of GP, but again, the percents
another anti-air crack shoot. Going to retreat to the ledge. Going to be so hard to punish.
Yes. The back air is whiffing here. Again, they are both whiffing. The invulnerability on the up B is going to carry him a bit in this interaction. The persons are ramping up on the side of GP.
DarkStalker's been stuffing out those jumps from GP so well here. Can he do it one more time to secure this game? Secure the stock, make his way into top 32, or is GP going to mount this comeback? He has that rage. Ike is a scary man with that big sword. What can he do with it? He's just got another jump called out. He's going to have to recover high. DarkStalker not committing hard, still got the ledge.
There's something missing on the side of GP here. We didn't see any grab on this side. He's been landing in the shield of DarkStalker every time he wants to approach, and he didn't manage to find any tomahawk or any approach with a grab other than just damage.
Rising tackle, that's going to be the set. DarkStalker making his way.
He did well.
Yes, that game 2 was incredibly close, but GP is going to bow out at 33rd place. DarkStalker, after losing to Yaka, has made his way into top 32. That the kid will continue his run, hopefully. Going to see some more of him in losers bracket. Can he make that losers run a bit further on? He made top 8. He made top 8 last time, beating Neros twice. I don't know if he's gonna have a really hard run in losers. It's a bloodbath down there.
Yeah, it's a bloodbath, and it was a bloodbath in winner 2 either. So I mean, it's not a surprise DarkStalker is in the loser bracket because it's been a bloodbath beforehand in winner bracket.
You just have to play. Are you going to beat the best Isabel?
So he's moving